Well, everyone, I'm in front of Target. We're hiring, and we're going to talk about Daddy Yankee. So, what I thought about this person, I just remember, I was thinking about him not too long ago, and I've been trying to listen to some of his music, but it's been kind of on the rise lately. So, I remember a handful of songs by him, and like, this is kind of curious as to where he went. Really, I don't even know what he's up to. He's a Latin, I think he's either I think he is Puerto Rican. And, you know, you just hear some of his songs, but the real thing about it is that, he was kind of like a bit like Cypress Hill trending. You know, he blew up in America, but he just didn't quite get a number of hits. Like, he had a song with Snoop Dogg and like a couple other ones, but I don't know. Like, he would do English songs, and that was someone I remembered listening to. So, the album I'm interested in hearing from him is his 2007 album. I'm really kind of wanting to listen to that, and even though I can't understand it, I would still like to. That's one thing I would like to do, is I would like to learn Espanol. The problem with it is it takes, like, you know, at this point, if you didn't learn it when you were 3, 4, 5, it's just going to take a lot of mind power. So, you know, I just said, like, forget about it, but, you know, it is a whole language. There's people that rap in Spanish, and, you know, there's plenty of shit to do. But yeah, I was thinking about that, and it's a guy that blew up around that time, but I don't know if we're necessarily getting past the point of where the two people who were popular in the 2000s are not necessarily popular now. I've thought as to whether or not they would be, but you think of certain people like Exhibit or a few others, and you just wonder where they went. You know, like, they try to say that, like, Hollywood is not as much as it's cracked up to be, but I think you just have to take that sort of thing with a grain of salt. That's really, to live in Hollywood, for one thing, you know, it's the way that it goes. This is my visual for it. More than likely, there's going to be a lot of people with money. There's probably going to be a lot more to do at night. And I also think that there's a lot more concerns to looking good in places that you can go to spend time. You know, if this town of Branson or anything else like it had half the stuff to do that Hollywood does, I'd pretty much say we'd be one of the most populous towns. But, you know, it's curious as to whether Hollywood is actually as big as Los Angeles, or if it's just a part of it. I don't know. You know, like, Straight Outta Compton's really big right now, and that's just one of the huge things, is just listening to their come up. And as much as I like it, at the same time, it just doesn't feel as if that is like the ultimate story we need to be hearing. There's a ton of rappers who could probably live the life of a movie, and you just have to pick out the ones that you want to see. But I'm not trying to knock Straight Outta Compton. I mean, Ice Cube is interesting, Eazy-E is interesting, Dr. Dre, DJ Yella, I think MC Ren, all these guys are interesting. So it just, you know, you think about that, and I just want to hear what I would like from the movie is just the idea of what they were doing before they got famous. Because it's obvious, you know, you're going to go to a casino and you're going to go to a strip club when you have money. It's just about what you did before.